To go, we are ready to go. And you know they want to come out strong. That's what Las Vegas did after that unreal 53-point loss against Minnesota. They came out and gave that first punch to the Valkyries, and a foul away from the ball here on the floor to get us started. But you're back at home, you're feeling good. That already gives you a shot, right? Gives you a little bit more of a boost.
Absolutely, and these are the games that you really want to win, the games at home. Again, we talked about the fandom here at Valhalla, the energy. Every coach, you watch interviews, they talk about how this arena is so hard to play in. So if I want to end a series against the Aces, I without a doubt want to do it here.
Here's Wilson. They double her quickly, and FeverPreseason again gets the steal that time after the deflection right off the bat.
And we talked about players stepping up. FeverPreseason just so versatile defensively, but that's the scheme. We're going to see that when A'ja Wilson gets there in that short corner, that double team from that corner is going to be there every time, so great execution.
Here's FeverPreseason off the catch. She's doubled. Chechi for three. A bit short, and FeverPreseason offensive rebound. Second chance.
What is FeverPreseason not doing this early in the game?
Here's Burton. Right back to Zandalicini. Shot clock at 5. Makes a move. Chechi waits and left it short again. Here's Jackie Young. Now Wilson, quick pass inside. Alyssa Smith puts it down for 2. A nice combination down low.
And we talked about that combination, just how lethal it is, how hard it is to guard, whether it's Chelsea and A'ja, Jewel A'ja, Jackie A'ja. I mean, just the tandem with A'ja Wilson in there is just being unstoppable.
A lot of different combinations for Becky Hammon. Here's Salon all the way. She got blocked by Wilson, who leads the W in block shots. A'ja gets it back right down the lane. A quick 4-0 Vegas start.
And this is where Vegas can get dangerous. This is the second play in a row where the Valkyries have not been able to get their defense completely set. Even though the pace has been slower this season for the Aces compared to seasons before, that is where they thrive, when they can get in that transition game.
Yeah, numbers are down offensively for Becky Hammon's squad. They led the league in points per game last year. That's a different case this year. Shot clock going down again. Chechi switches a 3. Welcome back, Cecilia Zandalicini.
Welcome back has not missed a beat at all. Jacob, how much have I told you that I was excited about her coming back into this lineup? Nothing I love more, nothing that I know these fans will love more than a sharp shooter like Zandalicini.
And she missed the last 3 games with the left leg issue. And she's back in there. Wilson thought about the 3. Now Chelsea Gray, California native, back home. Stop, pop, left it short. Golden State can take the lead here with the next bucket, and another foul down low. That one against Alyssa Smith as her and FeverPreseason battle down low, but yeah, nice to have her back in the starting lineup. Has taken the place of Kayla Thornton, who's out for the year. Hayes' pass deflected and stolen. Couple minutes underway here from Valhalla. Jacob Toby, A'ja Ellison with you. Smith missing badly. Here's Tip Hayes. Still wearing the mask. Has been warming up the last few games without the mask on, but has it on there as she gets fouled. Trips and falls near Becky Hammon, her former head coach. And look who's checking into the game. Know where she is at all times. Her name's Jewel Lloyd.
Yeah, Jewel Lloyd, hopefully for the Valkyries, she won't catch the fire that she did the last game. But I mean, this is a player that led the league in scoring a couple seasons ago. So we know her capabilities, that ability to shoot from 3. But the Valkyries, their defense is going to be super important on Jewel Lloyd tonight.
Burton kicks it. Salon in and out. Crowd would have exploded. They've waited a long time for this one. That last home game back in late July against Dallas, before that 5-game road trip where they went 3-2. Here's Lloyd.
I'm loving this intensity on defense so early for the Valkyries. Keeping the ball to the side. They want to keep that ball out the middle. They're doing an absolutely good job. But I mean, when you're guarding an Olympian, WNBA champion, 3-time MVP, all that, and A'ja Wilson, something about the name A'ja is just super elite. Yeah. Can't even lie to you about that one.
Pretty good name. Hayes comes back and can't hit the 3. How do you stop that? There were 2 or 3 players on her already. Here she is again. Position and a foul against Salon. Go right back to this. This was special. You can't teach this.
I mean, absolutely.
As Lloyd, quick fire 3, no good. Kept alive by Smith and put down.
miscue defensively. I thought that shot was too easy there for Lloyd. We just talked about not being able to let her get hot, and then you got the rebound and the putback as well.
Las Vegas won the rebound battle last game by 2. Even though Golden State has been top 5 in the league all year long. And rebounding, Salon fading away. Beautiful.
Just that aggressive attack mindset. I love that with Janelle Salon. Every time she gets the ball, that instinct to just drive and attack. She's got a nice pull-up jumper there.
Up and under. Nice move by Gray. Kate Martin's come in for the first time. Here she is handling. Former Las Vegas ace herself. Nice pass. Back Bentley right down the lane. Kate hasn't shot the ball well recently, but still makes a play for her teammates. That 3 misses badly. Here's Burton, who again, the only starter to have started in every game so far this year. Turned over. Here's Jackie Young. Both head coaches, Coach Nakase and Coach Hammond, have compared her to LeBron James, the way she takes that contact.
Yeah, takes the contact, absorbs it so much. They said a lot of times she won't get the call because she's so strong.
Smith again. So she's got a couple buckets. 6 of the 12 points belong to Nalissa Smith.
Love the addition of Nalissa Smith to this roster. It's really elevated what the Aces have been able to do this season.
Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Golden State. 4:26 remaining first quarter.
Player go down like that, but at the same time, the silver lining here is just being able to watch from the side. She's going to be able to take everything in mentally and learn a lot from the game. Boom.
Salon puts it down again. One of the players we talked about at the start, continuing to play well despite not having KT out there. Players stepping up continuously.
Yeah, she's just an absolute beast. Came in, had that aggressive mindset right away, that pull-up jumper.
Young picks up the dribble. Hayes, nice defense here on the perimeter so far. Lloyd fires and can't hit. She's 0 for 2 after tying a franchise record 7 3-pointers made last game.
Excellent defense on the perimeter, but they got to pick it up and try to keep the Aces out the paint. They've got a lot of points, the majority of the points in the paint between the 2 bigs, and Wilson and Smith. So I know that's a point of emphasis coming out of this timeout. As you can see here, the way they're collapsing inside.
Wilson thought about the pass. Travel. There's the defense. Seeing her production go up. Started when she got here from France. The team scored 14
The crowd is roaring loud tonight. Hearts are pounding, burning bright and bright. The fields alive, alive. Electric light. We rise, we run, we won't back down. This is our moment, this is our ground. Game on, let's take it home. We fight together, we're not alone. Game on, Hearthstone. Victory's calling, it's in our bones. Sweat is dripping, breath is fire. Push the limit, climb up higher. Every step builds our empire. We're here to claim, we're the thunder, we're the flame.
She's unbelievable.
Game on, let's take it home. We fight together, we're not alone. Game on, Hearthstone. Victory's calling, it's in our bones. It's in our bones.
Got knocked away and stolen. Here's Wilson.
Sweat is dripping, breath is fire. Push the limit, climb up.
And just what 2 or 3 in this league.
And to your point, the fact that she's not even thinking about it, I mean, you know, Coach talked about how she just has that winner's mindset. She wants to be the best, but not just for herself, for her team.
A rare miss, point blank for Wilson. See if Golden State can finish out the quarter with a couple buckets here. Under 2 minutes remaining first quarter. Dana Lassini gets it back from Burton, lets it fly. Can't roll it in. The smallest player on the court got the offensive rebound, but she was out of bounds.
Yeah, she pounded the ball out of bounds, but I love that.
There hit from downtown. That in and out game that you mentioned at the start. Try to see more of that. Here's Young, who fires away. Can't hit the three. Wilson, offensive rebound, and a foul. Loose ball foul against Golden State. Evening. Pretty productive, I'd say.
Productive on both ends of the floor. Well-deserved rest there for Wilson. And we'll see how the Valkyries can take advantage in this time that she's not here on the floor.
And she gets the last minute of this quarter, then the break. And probably see her early second. Here's Young, shot clock going down. She passes it. Evans got it off in time, but missed it.
Got bailed out there with Evans sneaking in that back line there, but I love the hustle and recovery by Veronica Burton,
who steps back and drills a three.
Three indeed. That is where the Valkyries thrive. That's what we're seeing right now. Great effort, defense to offense from Veronica Burton.
No threes from Vegas after they shot 18 of them and made them. As Lloyd can't hit, here's Carla Late. We were talking at shoot-around this morning. You've loved watching the rookie from France go as she dishes it off. FeverPreseason for two. Right on cue.
I mean, that's exactly why her ability to be able to pass the ball, her tenacity on both ends of the floor. She's young, one of the youngest players in the league, but she just goes out there and she hoops. And that's the type of player that I love, that energy that she brings, the toughness.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Late defending Evans. Nye driving. Nye left it short. Gustafson, and a shot clock violation. So 5.6 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Golden State can tie or take the lead with a three. It'll be side out. Carla Late to inbound. 7.1 they've put back on the clock. Into Burton. Burton with time. Clock at 3. Carla Late for the tie. Nice effort from the Rook. It's down. All loose. She still has it. And somehow gets it to Carla Late.
Great hustle, great effort there from my former Terp teammate.
Kyla Charles. Veteran coming in, playing in 14 minutes. Carla Late, rainbow three, in and out. She'll have 3 free throws.
And that's her shot there. That's what she loves, that step back, whether it's into a jumper, inside.
Double-figure scoring in 3 of the last 5 games. Got to town from France. Her English was not great. She has actually been working with an English tutor, a language tutor, to become better at the language. And that's very hard, coming over from a different country, learning a new language, all the terminology. Coach Nakase joked earlier in the season and said, hey, I got to start learning some French if this is what's going to be happening.
I mean, putting that work on the court, off the court, so much that goes into it, more so than just the language. You've got the culture and all that, things to get adjusted to, but she's been doing so well. I mean, I've watched some of her interviews, and she just looks more and more comfortable each time that she does it. Does it with a smile on her face as well.
Valkyries by 3. First lead of the game here in the second quarter. Hayes, the screen from FeverPreseason. FeverPreseason rolling, didn't give it to her. Zandalicini, the fadeaway. Yes.
She just makes everything look so smooth, so easy, so poised. She was stopped there on that first take, but kept the ball alive.
Her defense is rolling.
I mean, this is the hallmark here for them. And you see as they pack in the paint, they switch things up defensively, and they're able to do that because of how versatile they are, how bought in they are, and the way they communicate. They've been on fire, lights out, defense to offense. That is textbook conversion.
The tap pass from Carla Late. FeverPreseason for 2. It's a 14-0 Valkyries run the last 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Zandalicini. Now back to Carla Late. Gets the screen from FeverPreseason. Chachi. They left her open. It's now Charles who rims out. And here come the aces.
Shout out to FeverPreseason too, because she was held scoreless in that last game, and that was one of the things I personally wanted to see, was her get more involved. And they were really looking to go, especially in that pick and roll, any opportunities to play. We saw her run out, get some runouts there.
Young puts it down, snapping the 14-0 run by Golden State. Hayes. Now Zandalicini against the MVP. Passes off. PaigeBueckers. Too strong on the three. Here's Young. Young, floater no, but a foul called. But you go back to defense being turned into offense. The bench loved that pass from Carla Late. Saw Kate Martin jumping up and down as Rupert and Salon come back on the floor. So now the three players from France all on the court together. We've seen them come in, have all the confidence in the world. As PaigeBueckers and Zandalicini take a seat. Young goes 1 of 2 from the free throw line.
Now, I will say the transition defense there had to be better for the Valkyries. They did not pick up Jackie Young at all. Not until it was too late, and then finished it off with a foul. So got to pick her up earlier.
Tip Hayes. Charles, right place, right time. They move it quickly. Rupert. Short. Smith comes flying in and gets the rebound. Here's Chelsea Gray. Smith had 6 points in that first quarter. Make it 8 in this game. Back to a 2-point Valkyries lead. Salon moves it. Charles on the drive. Got fouled. Can't bank it in. But we'll get to the free throw line. Coming off a great game last time.
All around, being welcomed in from her teammates, the coaching staff, and it's really paid off.
I had to do some hard-hitting journalism. I had to ask her, did they make you dance? Because they make all the new players dance when they get here. And she said, of course I had to dance. And you said, you know, that's not surprising. She's a very good dancer when you had your time with her at Maryland.
I'm sure they probably didn't even have to ask her to do it. She was the best dancer on the team.
Well, your moves, though. I mean, you're really going to put her over yourself?
Oh, no, I was definitely like the best dancer.
All right.
I'll give her second.
Just checking. Figured. Wilson, blocked first time, second time. Up and under for 2. So she's got 8 points. Got her 500th career block in the first quarter. A milestone for her, and a foul on the floor here too. The Minnesota Lynx, worst home loss in WNBA history. They come out and they punch Golden State right in the mouth, blow them out in their place. So you know Coach Hammond is going to expect a response from her protege, Natalie Nakase, on the other side, and that's happened so far.
Absolutely. I mean, this is a completely different game than what we've seen the other night on the defensive end, but especially here on offense. And I love what I'm seeing, the ability to shoot from outside, but then to score inside as well and late. I mean, that first step is just vicious. She blows by you, and with the finish, we talked about the aggressive mindset that she plays with.
Salon with the steal. The Valkyries are running. Burton. Charles. Right back out. Salon. Too strong. And Smith fights for the rebound. Evans. Strong move. Actually, that was Young. So Jackie Young again, who has played super well the last 2 games against Golden State, averaging 25 points. Late too strong. And Wilson, her second rebound of the night. Wilson, jab step is pure, and she's in double figure scoring with 10, the game's leading scorer. Coach Nakase can feel the momentum shifting. Welcome back, all tied up at 27. A'ja Wilson is 2 for 2 from the field this quarter, 5 for 7 overall. She's got 10 points. She's a plus 12 in the plus-minus category, leading all players. And she was mad that that was not called an and 1 after that last shot she made.
Yeah, I had another look at it there. She definitely was hit on the elbow, but shot was still cash, but I get it. You want to get the call.
Salon missing the 3. Over the back foul called against Hayes as Smith goes crashing into the stanchion. We saw A'ja Wilson get teed up last game. We saw Janelle Salon get ejected right before halftime in Vegas. You want to keep your emotions in check here. In an important game between these two teams as they battle for playoff positioning, as Young hits again.
And the Ace is doing a lot better of a job. You know the Valkyries are going to pack the paint, so they're just stopping and popping as soon as they get space off of the ball screen action.
Hayes wants to dance. Can I have this dance against Smith?
What happens if you get that mismatch situation? Post on guard, and Alyssa Smith can guard multiple positions, but Sydney Hayes a little too quick there with the first step.
That energy and had a couple offensive rebounds. Young moves it. Chelsea Gray leaves it short. Ball loose, right into the hands of Wilson.
So one thing when you play in the zone here, you really have to put that extra focus on getting on the glass. Missed that one there, but got a steal to make up for it.
Chachi got the steal. Charles hits it.
Again, defense to offense. That has been the name of this half so far, where the Valkyries have really been able to create points.
Gray right back to Jewel Lloyd, who fires a three. She's 0 for 3 from downtown. Loose ball foul. He scored since August of 2021. Wilson again, the touch inside for Asia Wilson. She's got 12.
She's just been absolutely dangerous for the Aces because she's been able to score inside now. Doesn't matter where you're blocking the paint, she can do it from outside. Then counter back to the drive to the paint. They've really thrived in that last matchup.
Kirsten Bell, fourth-year player out of Florida Gulf Coast. As Lloyd and Burton jump ball, and Vegas wins it. Jacob Toby and Asia Ellison here on KPIX+. Gray hanging and scoring again.
I mean, the point guard, we know her for her passing ability, but she's a player, a scoring point guard that can put the ball in the hoop, and that was just a killer crossover there to her right and a good finish.
Put some Jersey accent on that. Come on, point guard.
Point guard.
The response from Charles.
That's a Turk for you.
4-point game after Vegas matched their largest lead. Lloyd driving inside. Wilson spinning, got fouled. And she'll get to the free throw line.
Talked about it, going to put on that.
Fun first half here inside of Valhalla. A lot of emotion in this one. You know, playoff positioning on the line. The trade deadline is tomorrow. Which teams will make moves before 3 p.m. Eastern tomorrow? That's going to be a discussion. You know, both of these teams in the playoff hunt. Do they want to make a move or keep things as they are?
I'm anxious to see what notifications are going to pop up upon my awakening.
Yeah, maybe a late night trade perhaps. Who knows? Back Bentley. Oh, got Asia Wilson to jump, had a layup, didn't know it. Shot clock going down. Late slips, fades, and swishes. Carla Late's having a night.
I mean, so poised, so much ice in her veins. There's nothing that you can do to shake Late. She's shaking them and baking them.
1 second difference, shot clock, game clock. Lloyd, her first three, wide open.
Yeah, corner pocket, that's the sweet spot. Can't lose her there.
Shot clock turned off. Burton, clock going down. Carla Late, driving, got it knocked away. Salon, got it! .7. A busted play.